So, I'm still learning the basics of videography, so don't take this video as a tutorial. I want to understand how I can make a shot better with just lighting. I'm going to test different setups on the same scene to see how I can improve the scene. My camera is slightly to the right, and the shot already has a nice depth, with a table in front, me in the middle, and some plants in the background. There's also a natural backlight from the sun behind me, which gives me a subtle highlight. For the first test, I started by placing my key lights on the opposite side of the camera at 5600 Kelvin, a neutral white tone. At the same time, I added a second light from this side to create some soft highlights like on my arm. This already improved the look a lot of the shot. Very balanced and very neutral. It feels a little bit professional. For my second attempt, I switched to a warmer light at 3600 Kelvin and turned off the room's backlight. The vibe instantly felt cozier, like there is a warm desk lamp nearby. But the warm tone didn't match the cooler background light from outside. So to fix that, I used my backlight but on a warmer tone. It helped tie the whole scene together and made it feel more consistent. Out of curiosity, I changed the backlight to red. Wasn't my best idea, but I can only learn how to really use lighting by doing those errors, I think. Finally, the last test. I pushed my main lights to 6500 Kelvin and added a blue backlight. This matched the cold daylight we had outside. But the problem I saw was that the blue lights felt a bit too harsh and unnatural. Like the red color we tried before, it didn't really match the lights that we already had. So, which one is your favorite? Test number 1? Test number 2? The red experiment? Test number 4? Test number 1? The neutral and natural one, consistent vibe. Like I said, that's the one that I would go for if I had to make one shot like that. Test number 2, more warm and cozy. I can see why people would go for that one, because it gives more like a moody vibe, a more cinematic vibe. I still prefer the number 1. It was my first test and I think it's the best one. The red experiment, or just the warm, moody experiment with a red light, I don't think a lot of people would choose that one. Test number 4, the more cold and daylight matching lighting I did. That one looks good. I think if I did the first shot with a more colder light that matched more the light of the outside, in my opinion, it will look better. But because I used some blue backlights for that one, I don't like it. What I learned is that color temperature changes literally everything in a scene. From cold to warm or to more daylight, natural light, every little change in one scene can make it look very different. It's hard to match the key light with the backlight, but it's fun to play with it, to try different things. I didn't try a lot of setups, but I tried different temperature because I thought that the placement of my lights were already good enough for what I was trying to do. But just by already adding one light and using the backlights, the natural light that we have from outside, made it look more professional. So maybe one tip, if you try to film and you don't have a lot of lights, maybe just one light, try to place it at the other side of the camera. It's going to give you one dark side and one light side, and it gives a lot of contrast. That's what I've learned from YouTube. So if it doesn't work for you, don't listen to me. Look on YouTube and you will find tutorials and not experiments like I'm trying to do. If you want to know which gear I used, it's in the description. And I will see you next time for my new learning experience.